Alright, so this wasn't my initial review for the episode 3 of The Mandalorian. I recorded a review before this, but I felt like I was being a little too harsh. So I'm going to come back. I viewed it again from a different perspective, from a different lens, and I'm going to tell you what I think about it. It's not a bad episode of television. It's just a bad Mandalorian episode. It's a little slow. It seems like they try to take notes from Andor, and it's just like they're just trying to make an Andor episode of The Mandalorian. It wasn't the same. Like, these characters, I didn't, like, in Andor, you're going to follow these characters throughout the entire series. I already know I'm not going to follow these characters throughout this entire series. I understand the evil one, the one who turned over her little scientist friend, is going to be back in the show in a big way, probably serving under Gideon. That means Gideon's going to come back. But when Gideon comes back, that's when we're going to be like, oh, snap, it's Gideon. But all that being said, the acting in this episode was not bad. The acting was pretty good. The dialogue was pretty good. The writing was pretty good. Even the storytelling was not bad. I just was so pissed that they went from such a cool opener to this really slow burn of a story, and then capped it off with Mandalorian and being like, and just to be like, no, look, see, it is still the Mandalorian. See, we still got Mandalorian here. We know what we're doing. Like, just to like shrug away the blatant bait and switch that this episode was. But whatever, it was a decent episode of television, just not a great Mandalorian episode. So I have to stick with my original. I want to stick with my original rating of like a 5. No, I have to bring it up a 6, dude. I have to bring it up to a 6 because of the dogfight in the beginning. It's so damn good. And like I said, the writing in this episode is not bad. It's not cringe. I mean, some parts are a little cringe, like them eating lollipops and strolling down the street. That's pretty cringe. But I mean, it's got like this really cool slow burn, like psychological thriller type of feel to it in some parts, and especially at the end when you find out she fucking double crossed him and she like fries his brain. That's pretty cool. But yeah, just the fact that it just completely changed from a Mandalorian episode to the Cloner season of the Cloner. That was kind of weird. But yeah, that's about it. That's my take. I'm Ben, by the way, from Twin Engines of Destruction. James wasn't able to be here, scheduling, life happens. So I took this one on. He wasn't that excited about this episode either. But next episode, let's hope, is not a bait and switch, and we get right back on track to the Mandalorian show, because what did happen in the Mandalorian story was pretty cool. So let's continue that, please. Thanks.